Imagine, Mike just wanted the restroom, but was dragged into a bizarre investigation with treasure claimed in the men's room. After entering the restroom, Mike bumps into a big guy and, like a good citizen, puts his gun aside. Apparently, the gentlemen here don't mind sharing. Meanwhile, Rona scouts outside the calf, spots a crowd heading to Mike. As a car passes, she flips over the fence like a jumper. After finding her spot, she jumps down decisively. The big guy checks everything and casually grabs his backpack like he is in a synchronized dance routine. The process of grabbing the device went on so seamlessly that it resembled the scene from a perfect heist. However, the crisis isn't over. An armed force suddenly appears, charging at her like movie villains. Luckily, Rona arrives just in time, and they jump into a gunfight, with agents around them pulling out weapons like they are on a caffeine high. Clearly, the battle won't end quickly, so Rona tells Mike to leave escaping is an art. But she has run far when she is surrounded. Mike has no choice but to keep running, with the pursuers tailing him like hungry hounds. Just as Mike breathes a sigh of relief, a woman strikes like a sudden disaster. She can fight, but as a novice, she is no match. Her phone with the device takes a tumble, and as she sees the opponent's hungry gaze, she quickly retrieves it while engaging in the thrill of battle. The woman attacks fiercely with no mercy. The phone swims into the sink everyone's acting. Meanwhile, she wraps a hose around Mike's neck, gearing up for the final blow. Just as Mike's in trouble, Rona saves the day. Seeing this, Rona jumps in without hesitation, leaving Mike wide-eyed. He thinks this is straight out of an action movie. Clearly, Rona is far stronger. Soon, they return to HQ, but the phone system crashes, making it a battle without spoils. This means the mission failed. Tom warns it'll worsen, like a weather forecast. The opponent won't stop trying to prevent us, so we really need to be on full alert next. Rona's suggestion? It's clearly a brilliant idea. This list is a matter of survival. Even if hope seems dim, they've got to give it a shot. Intel reveals that their weakest link is subtitles. They are sending a mercenary squad. The Alliance sees a golden chance. They've locked in their exact location, so as night falls, the team sets off like true stealth masters. Lucy watches everything like a hawk, allowing the squad to slip into the house without a hitch. Spotting someone in the kitchen, Rona charges in like a fearless warrior, sending them packing before creeping upstairs, a scene straight from a spy novel. Big Bear puts down his rifle, and with the elevator dinging, he takes care of everyone like it's a stroll in the park, yet he's still scratching his head over where the device is. So they keep looking while Luce is glued to the screens, only for the picture to vanish, and now Luce is as anxious as a cat on a hot. Mike sneaks into a room, jumps at his reflection, then Rona spots the leader and shouts, "Mike." Mike, feeling brave, picks up a brick and hurls it, and by the time the two get there, bam, he's already out cold. Rona finds the auction device in the bag. It took some work, but the feeling of success is through the roof. She promptly tells Lucy outside to assist in the evacuation, but gets no reply after shouting, making her feel odd. The two rush out, finding Lucy peacefully dead in the surveillance van. The mood chills instantly. They find a photo on Lucy, showing the Alliance's headquarters, and Rona suddenly has a bright idea, calling Tom right away. She tells Tom to evacuate with everyone while she dashes to a nearby hilltop. She turns back and feels a chill run down her spine. On the way back, she contacts Tom, finding things aren't so bad. Most are safe. Survival hope remains. Mike and Rona disguise, infiltrating another Alliance hideout in the Sawai. The space is hidden underground, as safe as a secret lair. With just 10 minutes before the auction starts, the chief is typing away like a mad scientist. As long as bidding lasts, they are more likely to locate the auctioneer. Suddenly, the auction's financier arrives, a top CIA figure in Europe. They are willing to go to any lengths to get that list and throw down some serious threats. Tom is, of course, already in the loop. Soon, the auction kicks off, and the chief is tapping away at the keyboard to make final adjustments, while Mike and Rona cheer him on from their mission. Wait until the chief locks in the auctioneer's location, then rush in to grab him like fearless heroes. As the auction progresses, the auctioneer's location tightens, and when bidding hits 450 million, there's no escape for him. Mike and Rona race to the rooftop, where the auctioneer is still running the show. In a split second, Rona appears before him, weapon aimed, and seeing this, the auctioneer stays calm, like a sage unfazed by a falling mountain, smiling. Their intentions are crystal clear: hand over the box, and everything can end on a peaceful note. They drove to get the intel, and the auctioneer took the box from the fridge's compartment, as if in a mystery box game. Rona opens the box, tests it with the secret goo, confirms it's their sought treasure as they are leaving. Suddenly, there's a loud knock at the door, and Rona nervously opens it, only to find her supposedly dead colleague Nick what a surprise package. Turns out, Nick was wearing a bulletproof vest at the time, so he didn't take any fatal hits. He's back from the dead like a true. He tells Rona that the previous mission was a trap. Someone tipped them off, indicating there's a mole in the Alliance, and the files include not just the operatives list, but also Tom's secret missions. So they can't hand over the files to Tom, who's actually the key player in this whole mess. He proposes giving it to the CIA European chief to avoid risks, brightening both their eyes. The next day, Mike and Rona arrive at the agreed meeting spot, but after a long wait with no sign of anyone, it feels like a suspenseful adventure